What's going on, folks? Welcome back to the channel. A little bit of an intro before the intro because what I just got home from was probably the most insane place I've ever been to in my life. The most amazing place. So I apologize for how long this video is, but this place was huge. I would call it like the Disneyland of Saskatchewan. Let me just show you kind of an idea of how big it is just from the book. This is from the newspaper that we got from it, right? The souvenir edition. Okay, this is the place, Sukanen Ship Pioneer Village and Museum, 8 miles south of Moose Jaw. Absolutely amazing place. This is where the ship is, and every single one of these buildings is its own museum. And like you get over here, and there's just cars, trucks. There's over 100 tractors, over 90 cars. Like, it's insane. Like, you can see it goes all the way around. Every single one of these buildings is full. And it's like legitimately Diefenbaker, like the house that John Diefenbaker grew up in and lived in from their homestead. Like the legit stuff, folks. It's absolutely insane. So again, I apologize for how long this video is, but you have to be there. It is absolutely amazing. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy just as much as I did. Love you. Thanks for watching. What's going on, everybody? Mike here, and welcome back to the channel. As you can see behind me, we're at the Sukanen Ship Museum, just south of Moose Jaw. Today we figured with all the crap that's been going on at the shop, breaking and just everything just not going our way, we'd come and spend a day with a whole bunch of people checking out the Sukanen Museum. Now, this place is insane. Let me just show you guys some of from the road. We've already parked and paid, but from the road, all of the equipment and machinery. So, yeah, so follow along with us today on this journey to the Sukanen Ship Museum, and let's go see what they all have. There's a lot of stuff here, folks, so this will be probably a long video. I got the kids along with me. Let's go and see what they have. They've got, before we go in and I end this clip, they have a threshing bee as well today. I don't know if you guys can see that here, right there, that we're going to be staying and checking out. So without further ado, let's go in and begin our tour. Alright, folks, while we're like in the massive parking lot here, I figured I'd check out some parking lot cars like I do in some of our videos. Look at this, we got a Tahoe, or Yukon, but look at this Cadillac. This thing is cool. Just slammed low, old Fleetwood. Wow, this is nice. Damn, this is a nice car. Just huge car. Awesome. Well, we just had a really cool old Corvette. Right there. Pull in because there's also a car show happening today here. There's a whole bunch going on, folks. It's going to be a big day. But look, we got a Mach-E Mustang. Like, there's so much cool shit. And like over here, there's a fucking Cougar. Look at this. We're not even in the place yet. And there's all these beautiful cars and stuff, man. Yeah, this is going to be a long, overwhelming video, folks. So grab yourself a drink, some chips, because we'll be here a while. Look what I found. While people are parking and doing they're not knowing their shit. Look what we found. A Tahoe Limited. These things are rare as hen's teeth. They only made them in 2000. Oh my god, it's a 2000 Tahoe Limited. Beautiful truck. Wow. What else are we gonna find here today, folks? Speaking of, look at this. Beautiful truck. Oh, damn. So much cool stuff here, folks. Alright, folks, out of the parking lot and into the show. Like, we've got Buildings, buildings, buildings. We've got demonstrations, old cars. We've got like everything going on today, folks. Let's go inside and we'll start down over here at the big ship. Okay, after walking all the way around, seeing some gems in the parking lot, finding the bathroom, we're gonna start at the ship, the famous Sukanen ship. So from here, it just goes on and on, folks. This place is huge. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this video as much as I am enjoying filming it. We're gonna go from the ship, I think, to the fire station, and then we're gonna work our way this way and then down. So, are you excited, Emmy?
Yes.
Is this place cool?
Yeah.
Yeah? You don't have to dance every time the camera's on you, you know that, right? You're not a monkey. I'm not throwing you quarters. Okay, let's head up in and see what's it got inside.
Up in the ship?
Alright, let's head on in. Oh. Cool, cool. And there you guys go.
I'll let you look at the whole.
So,
And then I'll any questions you have.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll just wait our line and turn in line here, then we'll head on up. When you come in the ship, folks, it gives you a little bit of a history on how they restored it. Pretty cool. Some more info. So, the history of the ship.
Yeah, the whole bit.
You guys can, I apologize for the glare, but you guys can pause and as we're going down and read it. Awesome. That's my favorite thing to do after I film videos, is to watch my videos and then go through and see all the stuff that I missed. So
Good for you. Good
awesome.
for you.
Well, thank you. We're gonna head upstairs and
right
see
on.
what this is all about. Let's go on up. This is cool. This is one of the coolest things we've done. The ship was donated. Nice view. And this is a real part of a ship. So awesome view. We were over there earlier filming our intro. Huh, look at that. There's the Denali. So pretty cool. We got some old moorings and stuff. Tom Sukanen planned to catch the high water of the Saskatchewan River, then reached the deep waters of the Nelson River and finally moved on to the Hudson Bay. Cool. Wow. Okay, I will admit, folks, I don't know the history of this place at all, but a lot of you people probably do, and that's why I like coming to these places, because the more and more I come, the more I learn. Like, I'm learning a lot of the same stuff with you guys. So Tom Sukanen tried to build a ship and head back home. Crazy. Yeah. Cool. Then out here, we've got kids in their hay rides. So that's where we're gonna head next. So this is cool. We got such an awesome view from up here. And there's the elevator. Like this place is big. It's literally the size of a town. So SS Sontinian. Cool, cool. And here's where the captain's quarters would have been. He sleeps in his hammock. He's got his chair, his writing table, his other table. This would be for shaving, and that would be where he'd eat and do his writing. And the sewing machine over there, the radio. This is cool. Oh, we got some cars outside. Some trucks, some square bodies. Let me zoom in. Look at that. The parking lot here, folks. We're gonna have to do another parking lot walk before we leave, just to see what's all here, because we got Corvettes. We got some pretty crazy stuff outside. It's an awesome day to be here. September 6th, 2025, guys. September 7th, 2025. Write it down on your calendars. Well, I guess no, because next year will be different. But yeah, some more stuff. All right, let's head down now, and we'll head over to that building right there. Before we head down though, check out this old water clock. That is cool. Actually, we're gonna make a stop here at the chapel first, just outside of the ship. Right here, actually, is where Tom Sukanen is interred. So there's quite the interesting story about him and his passing and his life in general, which we just heard. It's pretty darn cool, and the fact that to have him back with his ship is probably why this place does so well. So let's take a peek inside the chapel and step to right here. And it says there's a little bit of information there. So this is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool place. Okay, now we're gonna head to the fire station there. Next, we're up to Sukanen Square. That's building number 20. I probably should have done this in order from 1 to whatever, but
like I said, I'll keep my eye out.
wow.
I can dig up for you next year. Okay. I'll get in the picture.
Oh, that's fine. I'm used to it.
Yeah.
I'm more used to it than more people are in it nowadays. It's crazy. This is awesome.
That's why I came.
Okay.
Head upstairs right away, but we'll check out down here first. Oh, this is cool. Got all the old flares and stuff. Fire extinguishers. The fireballs. You used to just grab them off the wall and throw it at the fire. That's what you would do. You would just throw it at the fire. And some of them, they had those ends where it would get hot and then they'd explode and it would go psh everywhere. Pretty cool. This is neat. This is neat. All the different apparatuses, and this is cool, folks. And the smells, you don't get that on camera. You don't get them. But this is nice. Nicely set up. So this would almost be like a Western Development Museum, to be honest with you. The way that this place is set up is like a development museum. It's insane. Wow. Got more hose reels. These are pulled by horses. Then we get the cart, the hose wagon. 1970s, it was donated. So it's cool. I wonder how much of this stuff actually came out of the Western Development Museum at one time, maybe. Maybe they do a back and forth because it's pretty cool. Then beside Haley here, we've got the 39 Seagrave. Wow. Oh, this is fucking cool. I can get to the front of it to get a good view of the front end, the lights, the grill. It's a Ford cab. The Seagrave's made from here back, and then from here forward is Ford. So that's nice. 23,000 miles. Cool. All right, let's head upstairs and see what they've got up there. But this is a nice truck. Before we head upstairs, got an old vintage call box. Pretty cool. All right, as you're coming up the stairs, folks, it is wall to wall pictures of firefighting just all throughout the province. It's insane. It's like a little firefighters museum of its own. That's cool. Yeah, that's neat. Wow. Oh, look at all these. Yeah, this is going to be a long video, folks, but it's amazing. We've only been to like 2 buildings. Jesus. Wow. And I apologize if it gets loud. It's a very, very, very busy day. All these different outfits and stuff. Some of them are very, very old. Wow.
What is this called? That's how they make the fire station.
Jesus.
Yeah. This is the fire
Can you imagine running into a fire dressed like that?
Yeah.
And they got spacesuits.
Now it's where
That's cool.
people live there.
Hazmat suits. Well, when the zombies take over, I know where I'm coming to get gear. More radioactive hazmat suits. This is cool. Makes me wonder where they got all this stuff. And here we got asbestos stuff. I can tell right away it was asbestos suits, which is illegal. So we got the lights. We got Emmy standing around. That's cool. This is cool. All the hazmat stuff is neat. Alright. Next, we've got this little display here. Alright, well, let's head down now and see what else we can find. Then outside the firehouse, we've got this old 65 fire truck. Pretty cool. Then we got this building here. I don't know if we can go in it. To a point you can. This is building number 19. It just shows you a bit of a house. How it was back in the old days. Pretty cool. You got your main room, your living room, and then your bath or your kitchen here. And then you wouldn't have had a bathroom, you would have had an outhouse. So 1890, this is an 1890s style home. So pretty cool. All right, now let's head out to the next one. Okay, next we've got the Emporium. It's got 3 entrances here. We got sewing, music, and toys. Let's start here with the sewing. And I love too, it's got the old school style sidewalks. It's really cool. All right. Sewing stuff. This stuff is cool. I have an old sewing machine. If you guys don't know that, one of these old style ones. So, waiting to be restored. It's pretty much kind of like these. So, except for I think mine's a Singer. Kind of like just like this one. Same with the drawers, everything. Huh. This is cool. Alright, well, let's head to the next one. Next, we'll check out the toys, just because we've seen a bunch of people just walk into the music one, so we'll save that one for last. Wow! Wow! Old Wells Fargo games, Lawman lunch pail. That is cool. The old train. All the old dolls and stuff. This is cool. The ship. That is neat. Old roller skates. Old dressed up outfits for kids playing cowboys and Indians back in the day before the liberals said it wasn't cool. Can't have fun. Yeah, I did say that on camera, Haley. They got old Scrabble, and it's with the Sukanen Museum in there. That's cool. Yeah, a lot of these toys, like they got the old Lego way up the top there. Tiddlywinks. Look at the old Alamo game. That is cool. The marble puzzles. Oh, this stuff is neat, folks. It reminds me of childhood. It really does. The old Yahtzee. Alright, let's go check out the music room and see what they have. Alright, and last room of this building is the music room. Wow. Oh, all the old records, 45s. Jesus. You know, something I can actually brag is my mom actually cut a record back when she was a kid, or teenager. She was part of a musical group that produced the record. So, pretty cool. And being for the fact that a lot of our family were members of the German Boys, which is also a huge musical group around here. If you know, you know. Drop a comment. Alright, let's check out the next building. Okay, we're going to check out Pioneer Radios. And I was just telling Mom how this is like the best museum we've been to yet. And we haven't even hit the museum yet. It's over there. And there's a whole bunch of shit that way. So, let's check it out. This is Pioneer Records.
Radios.
Radios, yes. Oh, I'm going to get a thing here.
Alright, you ready to keep going?
Damn. Oh well. I'll get a copyright strike for that, but it's okay. I will fight it because, hey,
Those are old style.
we're not doing anything but just recording all this old vintage radio stuff. And it's a demonstration that we're not advertising music, it's demonstrating that it still works. YouTube, we're demonstrating that these old things still work. Whatever comes through them, it's I guess fair use. So, pretty cool. Look at those old TVs. That's neat. Mixes, old soundboards, and old mixers. That is insane. Record players, radios.
The ship is down the way.
Wow. Look at all these old radios, like the gramophones and stuff. Look at the Globetrotter. That's insane.
What you listen to at night.
Oh, ham radios and stuff.
Sit around and listen to it.
Oh, they actually have one. All the old bulbs and stuff. Flash. Wow. Soldering equipment. Is that a soldering gun? I think it is. Yeah, those are soldering guns. Huh. To fix it. Cool. So they got these ones over here. These kind of old Edison ones, I think. Wow. Alright. This is where the guy would sit and fix and restore stuff. They had headphones. Headsets from the 20s. 1920s headphones. Cool. Alright, folks. That's on to the next one. Some kids having fun. We're going to get on one of those later. Alright, now we go. Here we are. Municipal Library, building number 14. We're doing everything ass backwards because you know me. That's how I roll. There's a bunch of old historical pictures and stuff. Cool old chalkboard. This is almost like this reminds me of like an old schoolhouse, actually. Old typewriters and stuff. Wow. Cool. On to the next one. As we're leaving the library, checking out some of the old stuff here. Let's yeah. Big time. You guys don't come to museums and take stuff. It's not cool. Alright, let's head to the next building, which is the post office. Okay, building number 13, Red Lake Rural Telephone Co. Post office. Old telephones. We had one like this in our truck. All the old insulators. I used to play with these as a kid. We used to have tons of them on the farm. Tons and tons and tons of them. So old mailboxes. And then if we walk by Emmy, this is the room. There's the switchboard for the phone company, and more switchboard stuff for the phone company, and just a bunch of stuff to do the mail. So old mail sacks. There's an old phone. So old Saskatchewan directory from back in the day. Cool. Well, let's head to the next shop. The next shop is really, really neat. The next shop is an Imperial 3-star gasoline. So let's check it out. This is cool. This is neat. Oh, heck yeah. We can actually go in the shop part. Oh, cool. That's fucking awesome. The old DeSoto. This is neat. What's under the hood? I can't really tell. Looks like a straight 6. But this is cool. All the old signage and stuff, all the old plates. And it's got that smell to it too, that old vintage smell to it. Oh, a little lathe, a grinding machine. Yeah, this is cool. This is neat. And it just keeps going back further and further, like, wow. An old Ford. Oh, it's an old gas truck.
That's a Ford truck.
BA fuel truck. That's awesome. Huh. Wish they had a sign to tell me what year it is. I'm guessing 17, maybe.
The truck?
Yeah, yeah. It's earlier than the 20s because it's got a wooden cab on it. So I'm guessing it's got to be 1915. Because I think the metal cabs. Yeah, that's a wood. That's.
Mine, you know, on my 29 Chandler, I have wood.
Yeah. I had a 28 Model A, and it was similar with the wood, but the frame, the cab was more metal. Yeah, this is early. This is a cool. I wonder how much fuel this thing is hauled.
I don't know. What would that be, 250 gallons in that tank? Oh, maybe
Yeah.
more.
Ooh, that's cool.
No, probably with that.
This is my favorite building of the whole place so far. Hey, just find me a corner and I'll live here. That's awesome. Oh, the old
Looking for
hubcaps.
some White Rose cans or something, but I haven't seen them.
Yeah, they're hard to find.
BA or L can, yeah.
All the old tools.
Remember there was
Spark plug machine.
Royal Light?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Battery charger. Here's an old hydraulic floor jack or a lift. Yes, Haley, we see the orange and the green license plates mixed together. Darn kids in there. They're anime. This is fucking awesome. People were doing stuff. You should never do this kind of stuff, folks. You should never do this. Leave it as you found it. Don't write your name on fucking dust at a museum. Because you know what'll happen? There's gonna be no museums no more. So, there's an old flat 4. I wonder if this is for that. This is cool. How they built this brake machine. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, folks. Let's see what other treasures we can find here. I think the next building. But, wow. This DeSoto is nice. I still have to check the other shop. I just realized I haven't been over the other side yet to look at it. I came right in here. Right away. Little tools. Wow. All the old headlights. This is just like my grandpa's shop. Wow. This is fucking awesome. Bench grinder. Alright, and then over here is where the store was, and yeah, people writing in the glass. Fucking Toronto people.
At least Jesus loves you.
Yeah, you shouldn't write in the glass, people. They're not gonna. People keep doing this shit. They're gonna have this stuff closed. They're not gonna let anybody come here. And of course, people from Ontario. Hey, they think Canada is Ontario. Fuck, I could go on and on, but I won't. This was cool. Old oil pumps and headlights, till. This is awesome. But yeah, don't touch shit in a museum unless it says you can. So I'm going to leave that part. Alright folks, let's check out the next building with all those awesome oil cans. The next video, or the next place we're going to check out is the hardware store. And since it's number 11, and if that's number 12, or 13, where's number 12? Is it in between here? Maybe.
We did 12.
Oh, that was 13.
No. The post
Oh.
office is 13.
Okay, so yeah, okay, 12, 13, 11, okay. Look at these awesome hollyhocks, guys. Like, you guys know I planted some this year. And this is what they're going to look like when they're grown.
Yeah, but yours are black.
So, except for mine are black. So, alright. Let's head into the hardware store and see what it's like. Okay, when you walk into the hardware store, you are greeted with the scales and stuff.
We've been talking about it. Please.
Wow.
I don't know where to find it. Where is it on? It's on Netflix. I don't have Netflix. You don't.
This is awesome.
I don't have Disney. And you too.
Oh, the tools are all painted up. That's pretty cool. That's silly.
Looks like it. Now let's get it.
You got it.
Yeah. Please, sir. It's stitched towards you.
Yeah, this is awesome. You know, one of the things I love too about coming to these places is you hear all the city kids that come here, and they're like, yeah, it stinks. It's all fucking city kids. But hey, they gotta learn about this stuff, right? Their parents all probably were a lot like me, so. Look at all these old chainsaws. It's like an old home light. It is! It is an old home light! Oh, that is sick. I have a home light kind of like that in my basement that I've been waiting to bring to the channel to restore. So, scroll saws. Man, there's all this old stuff. Washing machines. Drying racks. Like, wow, this is cool. More washing machines and irons. Wash tubs. Fuck, they got everything here. Definitely a hardware store. Planes. Panels for lighting and power. Green scoops. Lanterns. Wow. Wow. So we got more stuff back here. The 1910 drill press. So this is just like this is just like the one I have at the farm. Exactly like mine at the farm. So mine must be another about the same age, 1910. Cool. We got some cool stuff back there. Big flywheels and jacks. Glass. Different kinds of glass you can buy. Colored glasses. Samplers. Wow. Sickles. Like, look at them all. This is an overwhelming place, folks. I am so overwhelmed by all the stuff here. And what a better place for a person who's overwhelming. Cool. Yeah, this is going to be a long video. But this is Sukanen, folks. You come here, this is what you're going to see. And hopefully that this video will entice you guys to actually come here and take a look for yourself. So all the different samples of barbed wire and oh, that's so cool. The books for the stove. That is awesome. All right, on to the next. And in between the hardware store and the barber shop, we have an unsupervised playground I love how they specifies the unsupervised. So there's a tractor and stuff. A little area for the kids to play. Hey, Emmy? So, yeah, pretty cool. We can come back and we can check this out after. What do you think? Yeah. And then behind buildings they have stuff too. So, pretty crazy. Over here, I noticed as we were coming out of the hardware store, which it looks almost like it could have been an old church. Like some of these, I'm thinking could have been old churches and stuff. But look at this art. This metal art. That is cool. Alright, on to the next. Okay, I guess we got a car parade starting pretty soon, but that's whatever. We'll check out the car show after here. This is the barber shop with a nice hollyhocks in front of it. Building number 10. And it's your old classic kind of beauty parlor from the 20s, 30s to 40s. So, pretty cool. Hey Mike, how you doing? Alright. On to the next building. Next, we got building number 9. It's a harness and boot repair. We'll just take a quick peek in here. An old cash register. Holy jeez. And this is just where they make boots. And again, don't touch, don't take, right? Wow. The smells in here, guys. There's all the old leather and stuff. Insane. Saddle from 1892. Jesus. That's like Red Dead Redemption times. Old sewing machines, saddle stretchers, and just wow. Oh, chaps. There's a pair of chaps sitting here. I know what those are. I have a pair. All the horn guards and stuff for the ox. This is cool. Smell in here. Does it smell weird in here, Amy?
No.
No. This is an old tanning bed. I think this is where they used to like put the soap, like to wash the hides and stuff, to make the leather more supple. Awesome. All right. On to the next building. All right, and as we come around the South Sukanen Road, we got building number 8. It's the Dryland Gazette. So as you guys can see, stuff's starting to get happening. So we'll do the Gazette here, and then oh, we got some old cars coming. So we'll see what happens. Well, my Uncle Aaron would love this place. Ho ho. Yeah, 1915 line casting machines. Like my uncle runs Sask Administrative Printing in Regina. A big printing outfit, right? They do everything and everything print wise. He would absolutely love seeing these old machines. I betcha. 1892. There's a lot of stuff here from 1890s. I've noticed. 1892. Wow. Wow. Old printing plates. Awesome. Alright, folks. Let's see what's in the next building. Alright, we're on Main Street, Sukanen. Got some cool stuff here on the boardwalk. Well, this is the sidewalks. I like how they keep it as like an old town. We got the well right there. So next place here, we got not sure what it is, but we're gonna go check it out. It's like some kind of, oh, and it's like my house. Watch for birds. Oh, it's like it's like a department kind of store type of thing. Okay. Oh shit, it's big. Yeah, it's like a clothing store or department store. An early 1900s department store. Holy jeez, it just opens up. Old wedding dresses and stuff. Moose Jaw Union Hospital. This is crazy. Nope. Haley, that's not the words. That's not the right things to say. But nope, they didn't. That's cool. Haley's saying some stuff. Hang on a second, folks. Okay, I had to just educate Haley on some things here. With all these cameras. All these cameras. So Haley was asking me how come back in the day there's no like clothes for larger people, when in all reality there really wasn't as many large people as there are now due to the sedate lifestyle, fast food, preservatives in foods, just food general nowadays is unhealthy, and people don't work as hard as they used to. So you're gonna gain weight, right? So this is cool. No, you can't get around here. All these cameras, projectors, this is cool. There's somebody who's filming. Radar equipment. Somebody who films all these cameras, this is cool. So, and I apologize if I offended anybody with what I was saying about, food and stuff, but fuck you, it's true. I don't give a shit what anyone says. Since fast food and McDonald's and all that became a staple of American diet, North American diets, people aren't as healthy as they used to be. And they rely more and more on doctors and pills to stay healthy. Instead of maybe not putting half the shit in their body that they shouldn't be putting in. Just saying. I'm guilty for it sometimes too. So, this place is cool. And we got through all here, we got old typewriters.
Here, all you have to do is look at it.
Okay, this is old lodge stuff. From the Oddfellows and awesome. And apparently this was originally a grocery store, from what I just heard. And they're doing some Freemason stuff at the back there, and you just gotta be careful with what you put on the internet, right? Just saying. Here's the doctor's office area. This would have been like a department store type of thing back in the day. And yes, again, don't touch stuff. Theft is a crime, folks. So, eye doctors, everything's here. Dentist. We got old wheelchairs. Pretty cool. Alright. Well, this building was kind of a downer. Just for certain things. Anyways, let's go outside and see what the next one has. We got some cars out and about, but we're gonna come take a look at these after. We're gonna head now to this building here. So red and white store number 6. It's got a bunch of cool stuff. Again, off with the sunglasses, and wow, holy jeez. Every building we've been into, folks, has just blown me away. It's like every building is its own little museum. It really is. Look at all the silver. This is insane. Oh, cool. That's a nice little, holy jeez. Quebec heater. Reminds me of Mr. Quebec heater jacket. I wonder if he's here today. I haven't texted Mike yet to see if he is, but we'll have to do that in a bit. Jesus. Yeah, every place is its own little museum. I have something like this similar at the farm that I keep forgetting to grab when I'm there. So, just wow. Insane. The amount of stuff. Hey, Emmy? You looking at all the candy? Keep moving. What are you stopping looking at the candy for? All the chocolate bars and stuff. And they're the old wrappers. This is what I have. This thing. One of these. Wow. Yeah, every building we've been into is its own little museum. Insane. I'd highly recommend coming to Sukanen. Alright, on to the next building, Emmy? Alright, folks, they got the parade going on, and we got the rest of the buildings over here. So we're gonna go across, we're gonna check these out, and then we'll be back to film over here with the car show. Alright, folks, we're gonna check out building number 6. It's another drugstore. So it's really nicely done on the outside. Looks cool. Oops. Oh wow. On the inside's really neat too. So yeah, I got some of them weird fucking fur people here today. So if I have to punch one in the face, I'm gonna, folks. You get to see that on camera. Look at all these different kind of meds and pills and shit. That's crazy. Comment down below if you'd like to see me punch a furry. It would make my day. How the last week's been going. I'd love to knock out a fucking fur culture idiot. They have no right being here. Their filth and disgust and perversion. Cool. Oh, the old blue glass too. Alright, on to the next. Alright, building number 4. We got the church. Donated by the United Church of Canada in 1970. So, it goes to show you, Sukanen's been around, folks, for a long, long, long time. This place has been here for a long time. And tomorrow morning, they are having an actual church service here on the 7th, but I won't be here, unfortunately. So, what do you think of the church? I mean, it's pretty cool. And it's an old style kind of church too. Awesome. Yeah, hey, and you know what the bonus part is? Neither one of us burst into flames when we walked through the door. Time for the next building?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we got building number 3 here. We'll let Annie go in first. And this here is an old school. Here's the coat room. Another coat room there. And here's an old school or classroom. Wow, this is cool. Imagine the time it takes to put this stuff together. Like, yeah, and they got this really cool display of all the local wildlife, like local birds and stuff.
These look like real bugs.
Yeah. Cool. Alright, let's check out the next one. Okay guys, building number 2, I believe it could be the bathrooms back there. Just funny for number 2. Or it's this here. This part of the bank. So, pretty neat. Pretty neat. Alright, we're going to head into building number 1 now, which is the actual museum. Here's all the stuff too that's going on today. Tractor parade right now. It's 1:15. So we got the car and truck parades going on. And then we got field demonstrations and stuff, so yeah. Lots and lots to check out, folks. There's museum number 1. And we're gonna go back here. The car display. Oh, actually we'll wait. So lots of people going on there. We got an old cutter seat, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, lots of stuff. Got the souvenirs. Gotta sign the guest book. Okay. Warning, video cameras. Yeah, no doubt there's video cameras. So, alright. We're gonna go check out these cars right away, right? Here's some more info on Tom Sukanen and his ship. So, tells you kind of that kind of stuff there.
Everything's, the only thing is your wheels. There's some, but not a lot.
So, great. Let's go check out the cars. All right, this is their antique car display. I apologize if it's a little bit loud. So, 26 Chandler. This is just one of the many car displays that we're going to be seeing here right away. So, 26 Chandler, 15 Maxwell, 54 Vauxhall. That is sick. I actually know somebody who's got a Vauxhall. Beautiful car. We got a 22 Ford T. Another one. That's cool. And we got the Roadster. And here we got a racer. So pretty cool. Pictures of it running. The birdhouse train. Oh, so those trains there. There we go. The old truck painting. So this car is cool. It's a Model T, but it's sponsored by Chrysler. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh, and we got this. We'll start with the Dodge, 29 Dodge. This is a gorgeous car. And then we'll end with this guy here before we head outside and check out the other awesome stuff. This is gorgeous. 29 Chevy. Wow. I love the paint on it. You guys can see that. How it's almost like a two-tone. The stripes, the two-tone on the door, like, oh, it looks nice. Gorgeous car. So, lots and lots and lots and lots of people here today. Just had a busload of, I'm guessing Asian students roll in, like tons of them. So, which is good for the park because, you know, you pay, each one of them pays their fee. That's good for the park. So, there we go. Some old clinkers. Steam boxes, fire boxes. You got some old motors, static motors. Here's the tractors. Wow. Wow. All right, folks. Let's head outside now and see what else we can find. And as we're leaving Museum 1, this area was all blocked off with people before, so you can get in here and get a picture of it. So pretty neat, pretty neat. All right, on to the next. All right, let's start getting into some cars, folks. This is the giveaway car. It's a Cyclone GT. So absolutely beautiful car. Yeah, very nice. I'm not sure the year offhand, Cyclone, but my dad had a 69, and I'm guessing this is a 67. If I were to be a betting man, I'd say this is about a 60, maybe 66, 67. So, absolutely gorgeous car. Alright, well, we've got this old John Deere AR. Beautiful old tractor. We've got the old hot rod here. Check this guy out. Pretty cool. Small block Chevy under the hood. It's got the military style seats. It's pretty neat. That is cool. Alright, let's see what else we can find. Got an old steam tractor running. Pretty damn cool. So, then beside it, we got this old Morris. Very nice little car. Okay, now let's head over to where some of the show cars are. Got some more old tractors coming by here, an old case. And then behind the case, we got another old case. Another V-crop. So, and then right here we got this guy's ready to fire up again. So, pretty cool, folks. That thing is cool. Alright, he's gonna fire it up here.
Sorry, Ian, I'll be back.
I'm gonna take a ride on that thing, I think, after. Listen to it. Yeah. Oh. That is so neat. Alright, starting off with some of the show cars here. Got this beautiful old Chev panel. Absolutely gorgeous truck. So, and beside it, we got it's like a Ford Falcon. 347 stroker car. Yeah, that's a Falcon. That's a nice car. And then beside it, we got the Corvette that we saw when we were rolling in. Beautiful. Looks like a 60. That's a nice car. Well, even the interior, everything is just perfect. Damn. Alright, and then beside it, got an old Merc, the Sun Valley Mercs, and they got, the cool thing about these, right, is they got this top, and it's a panoramic, it's like a sunroof, but it's not a sunroof. See that? Panoramic roof. Really cool car. Really cool car. Way above its, like ahead of its time. Absolutely gorgeous. So, then we got another C10. Oh, it's the 910, I should say. So it's beside a Pontiac Le Mans. Yeah, that's a nice car. Old International. Ooh, this is cool.
Now they put the bags right by our place.
Oh, it's all sparkly and glittery. Here you guys go. It's for sale if you're interested in it. So that's a cool car. Inside, the white, yeah, that's fucking nice. The headliner. Yeah, Shifters Car Club. Beautiful. Alright, let's head across now to all of this stuff over here where the other cars are, these stationary wagons. Actually, we're going to check out these buildings here first. So then we'll head to across the other side. Okay, we got building number 24, Sukanen Light and Power Store. Gotta wait my turn. Like I said, it's a packed place. And that's actually cool. Whoa. So you never know what you're gonna find in these buildings. Like, you need what?
No.
Oh, Emmy's wussing out. But so that's cool. We'll have to check her foot. Model 1930s. Vacuum cleaners from the early 30s to the 50s. Little toasters. Like, this place literally has something for everybody. Whatever you're into, whatever kind of collecting you're into, they've got it here. Like, the old Christmas lights are cool. Like, that's just, who would have thought to save Christmas lights from the beginning of time till now, you know, and have them displayed as such. Like, you know, you never know what's in your basement, folks. That could be worth a ton of money one day. Like, look at all this stuff. Vacuum cleaners from the 50s. We got a Westinghouse dryer from the 50s. We got these big old these are dryers as well. Big ones. More Electrolux stuff from the 30s. Like, that's insane. Alright, let's go check out the next building. Alright, this is the inside of the next building. It's just me right now. Ma's got her damn cigarette addiction, has to leave the grounds to go have a smoke, and the kids are wussing out and crying because this is a huge place. They don't have the endurance I guess I do. But cool. Yeah, this is pretty neat in here. Alright, let's go see what's in the next buildings. I will tell you guys, the one thing is I hate is people who block off entrances to buildings and just fucking camp out in front of them. Like, so people can't get in them. Alright, this is building number 34. And what do we got here? Scouts Canada. That's the Scouts Canada building? Okay. Pretty cool. So, and again, I apologize for how long this video is, folks. We're not even, like, scratched the surface of it yet. We haven't hit the threshing bee, none of that stuff yet. So, it's insane. Okay. And then building number 22. Just random, because we got 34 and 22. Just because. Here we go, it's a homestead. Built in 1907. Oh yeah. Insulated, I'd hope. So the guy lived there until he retired. Original furnishings remain, so it's exactly like it was. Shows you how humble people lived. Right? How, like, I can barely get in this doorway. And I'm not that tall. So, this is cool. I would live in this. Fucking rates. And then behind, we got 21. Which, I'm guessing is another house? Was another house of somebody's? Just see through the gap there. But, pretty neat. I can hear the steam engines roaring. So, oh shit! And in behind the firehouse, we have another fire truck. I didn't even notice this. International. This one had a spray can restoration job done. But as you can see the trim clad job, it just runs everywhere. Painted over the original, whatever it said on it. So that is cool. And then there's the other one from Manitoba. So that is neat. Okay, folks, on to the across the street. As I'm coming out and crossing and walking around, we got the steam tractor. This thing is so fucking cool. Like, that thing is absolutely awesome. Like, oh, the sound of it. That is cool. When I was in Yorkton, I was wondering how they ran, and now I see them. Okay, continuing on with the car show part of it, we got another old car here. This is a 27. You guys can see that. So, very nice car. Hand crank, everything. We actually saw this drive over here. So, and then hidden behind, well, you can still smell the fresh paint on it. Hidden behind that, we got an OBS sitting here. Or sorry, not an OBS, a square. Look at this. Short box, 4x4. Another old classic. Sierra 15. Oh, that's a nice truck. And then beside that one, look at this one. This is the one that I smell. The fresh paint. Yeah, this has been freshly painted. Very nice. Big block. It's a big block. Yeah, very nice truck. Freshly done. Then we got a Meteor. Very, very nice car. Alright. Now let's check out this next building here. What do we got? Oh, it's locked. But can we see inside of it? It's a lot of cream separators is what it looks like. All right, let's go to the next building. I thought this thing was all black. It's not. It's got like a cherry red top, but ouch. So very nice truck, regardless. Very nice. Next, we got the stationary engines. It's pretty cool. They got something big is about to start happening over there. I could just hear them. So, well, check out building number 26 here. We'll check out this guy here first. I might miss on some things today, folks. I apologize for that. So, but we're gonna pause now. I think we're gonna go check out some demonstrations and stuff. So, they're gonna be getting the threshing bee here right away. So we're gonna put a pause on checking out some of these buildings. Oh wow! Look at all these engines. And head over to that. Jesus! Look at all this. Absolutely insane. Insane. And then you come back through here and there's even more buildings and tractors, like, and more buildings. Like, how we ever
Underestimated the
I never would have expected this place to be as big as it is, folks. Holy jeez. Okay, we're gonna check out these carts quick, and then we're gonna head back into back in and through there. But did we ever 1918? Did we ever underestimate the size of this place? Holy jeez, folks. I was told it was huge. I didn't expect it to be this big. And even behind there, we got another old truck, International, behind the stationary engine place. We got more engines and stuff under here, rototillers and stuff. We got train cars. We got like man, this place is fucking huge. We're not even we're not even a quarter done it. No! We're only in the first fucking quarter of it. Which is what makes it insane. Alright, we're gonna check out these two buildings here, then we're gonna get inside. And then we'll work our way around to this side in a bit. So, that's crazy.
This is the bunkhouse.
Is it?
Yep.
Awesome.
And then this is the kitchen.
Yeah. Cool, so the last one was the kitchen. This is the bunkhouse where they all sleep. This is cool. Like, these are all original. Wow. All right. On to the next building. Now we have this building beside it. Holy jeez. This must be where they put all the tractors and equipment. Where they store some stuff. Like 1922 drum drives. Wow. 2-ton cats. Like, Jesus. Holy jeez, guys. If you are ever in the area and this place is open, I suggest you come here. And I expect you to be here all damn day because this place is fucking insane. Alright, let's see what else we can find. Just to give you guys a hint of how big this place is, this is the other part of it. We were just all over here doing all of that, where the ship and everything's all over here. There's more shit that way, this way, and it's huge. All right, let's head back to the main row and finish that off. All right, we'll check out the other side of this. All these motors. And it just smells like, you can just smell it. The gas, the oil. Look at all these. And they all run. Every single one of these, like, they're all hooked up. They all work. So, huh.
Why is it just the boiling mustard there?
Because it's probably for priming. Yeah, it's for priming. All right. On to the next building. And then here was the other part of it that we were talking about, guys. And then the ship is over there on the other side of the, you can just see it on the other side of that red building. Like, it's fucking huge here. I love it. 1886, here we go. 1886 cabin. Wow. This is awesome. Just like an 1880s house. All right. Next up, we've got a train car. All right, let's go check out this old caboose. Excuse me, sir. Awesome. We were in one of these in Lanigan not long ago. So, this is cool. Gotta wait a minute. We'll be back. That was a bus due to idiots. Gonna leave it at that. Alright, let's check out the telegraph office. Oh, yeah. Didn't get any really good footage on that train car just because loudmouth retards. So, saying stupid shit. But, oh, excuse me, sir. This is cool. Oh, excuse me. Let me get by here. Wow. This is where all the luggage and everything would be held. When it would come off the train, everything would be stored in here and then picked through. All the old the old carts. That's awesome. Wow. Huh. It's like they just plucked the stuff out of nowhere and just placed it right down here. Like it's crazy. Oh, kitchen. We can go up here. Okay. Neat.
Well,
So.
actually, there is a.
Just put a compost bin
Neat.
No, there is a place
Excuse me.
where.
Alright, that's just normal rooms. It's the same, so basically I guess the post guy would live upstairs. Neat.
Or we can go upstairs if there's stairs there and see where that leads us.
Cool. Yeah, lots and lots of people makes it hard to film places, so. Alright, let's go check out the next building. Okay, now we're starting to get to the other side here. We got the blacksmith shop and all that where they're doing rope demonstrations. We'll check out that stuff when we're at the end there. We got a threshing machine and a tractor with, what is this, a scale? Yeah, it's an old scale. Crazy. Okay, now, I guess we could get up over here. They're gonna start doing some threshing stuff. And we got stuff over here to check out as well yet. It's a tractor show. So, I'm thinking maybe we're gonna head this way first. We'll check out the tractor show. And then we'll come around when they're doing the threshing and stuff. So, or we'll go check the threshing out now. Actually, you know what? Let's go see what they're doing over here first, and then we'll be back. Nice. Alright, I guess we're gonna go come check out some of this threshing stuff first. We got the old fire trucks, we got old grain trucks, we got old cars. Here, let's go check this out here. Oh, way out there, you guys see it? Old Alice combine with a 3.5 foot table.
200 or 300 or 400 acres like that.
That would take quite a while, I'm sure.
Let's see if I can get a good
But that's how they did it back in those days.
view. Get in here somewhere. There we go. Some of the old stuff in action. Use my zoom.
And as you see, the two guys back there, the volunteers, they're stooking the sheaves there. They set them up so they can dry a little easier and a little better. Leave them like that for a few days, and then they go around and throw them, scoop them up, throw them on the rack.
That is neat.
Fruit.
I don't know if you guys heard any of that, but that is cool. And we got these guys too that they're gonna be firing up. So, and if you guys look over there, yeah, it looks like we got some steam tractors and stuff too. So, stay tuned, folks. I know this is a long video, but we'll try to make it as worth it as we can. So I'm looking at this thresher here, and then I shut the camera off, and I'm just looking around, and realize it's hooked up, ready to rock. So, deadly. So I'll let the boys stoop the sheaves, and we'll see what they have next. Just behind us, folks,
Okay, they're going to fire up the Stanley Jones.
they have a sled for pulling. So, but now
it was run before they kind of got the bigger thrashing machines invented.
they're going to do a demo when they're firing this up.
Stationary engine, kind of before tractors come along.
And back up.
Engine.
So I'm going to fire this one up for us.
And I do believe they were the sheaves
Yes,
were
we got fire department on hand.
Thrashing machine, and then it kind of come out the sides into a bagger, so you could bag them in gunny sacks or whatever.
The grain bags. Look at that. That's how they used to do it back in the olden days, yeah. A team of horses would pull it out to the field, and then they would just run it.
Alright, and Gordon's going to see that sheep is by hand there.
And that's how they used to do it, folks.
You can see them there, you go around the top here and see what you want. So you get a better look at it.
So, oh, sorry guys.
Right now it's set up so the grain can go the side, down the spout and into a tail or
I really need to get a media vest. Then I could actually be in places and doing stuff that normal people aren't. You know what I'm saying? Get good, better close up. So, yeah, I'm just looking behind me and I saw the pulling sled and I was like, cool. And then they said they were about to fire this up, so. Emmy, back up. Right on. Well, if anything interesting happens, we will be right back. Aside from this work. So when you see how it goes down there into the pail, at the bottom, all the grain comes out.
I don't know if you can see it or not, but the operator has a tool.
So,
They're kind of a wood tool that kind of puts the grain and the sheaves in a little farther. So that way your hands don't get caught.
are you talking about the safety push?
Very, very important.
So a lot of people back in the day lost their arms and hands and fingers doing this job. So having that push is a lifesaver. Oh. Then all the grain goes in, the sheaves go in, the grain comes into the bucket, and then all the chaff gets kicked out the back there, if you guys can see. So, pretty cool. Sounds like it was just built yesterday. Look at how that thing runs. The belts, everything are working perfectly. Awesome. While they're showing the demonstration on the little guy, if you look at the very back there, the old combine's still running. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah. That's pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool.
Now I think they're going to fire up the Twin City one over there, right directly behind the truck. It's got the steam engine on it. So they're going to do a little demo on it first.
I want to see that combine. Alright guys, it's hard to see because of this crowd is huge. But they're getting the old steamer here running and ripping. So I'll do my best to kind of film here. It's hard to get a good view of the old machine running. Pretty neat how it works. Same kind of idea as the other one was, right? But lots and lots and lots of people. So I think what we're gonna probably do is start checking out some of the stuff over here and then work our way back this way. The place closes in a couple hours, so let's see what we can all do. But here's the old steam tractor with a threshing machine, and so I don't know how good of a view you guys are getting, but we'll be back. Alrighty, we're gonna check out this side of it, considering, well, this place is absolutely massive. So absolutely massive. So let's come around over here and see what they got. We got the trucks over here we'll check out. So the tractors. So, but we'll start off here, I guess, with cabin number 41, and we'll see what's going on with these. Okay, folks, apparently this is the Diefenbaker homestead. So let's see. It says walk in and check it out. Let's see what this is like in here. It's nice and cool, which I like. Diefenbaker schooner. Bedroom. Wow. I wonder if this is like prime, like, you know, John Diefenbaker.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
It says vote Diefenbaker in here.
Oh, so yeah, so this is a very, oh yeah, here we go. The life and legend of John Diefenbaker. Okay, so yeah, this is a very historic place. Very historic for Saskatchewan. Honestly, I'm gonna put this out on a limb and straight up say Sukanen is probably the best museum in all of Saskatchewan for showing our history. And okay, let's go check out the next cabin. So these are the homes, the boyhood homes of the Diefenbakers. I guess John slept in the smaller one as a kid. So I guess this would be the smaller of them. So this is more like a, now this is more like an office for the Diefenbakers. This is cool. Mr. John Diefenbaker lived in this small house with his Uncle Edward and attended his Uncle Edward's school. Cool. Wow. This is this is history, folks. This is Prime Minister history. Okay, like insane. Okay, let's see what other wonders we can find. Like I bet you these chairs. I bet you he sat in. I bet you John Diefenbaker sat in that chair. Crazy. We got some gardening implements here. As you guys know, I'm a big time guy when it comes to my garden. And this garden here, guys, is insane. It's not as big as our farm garden by any means, but it's a good garden, a good sized garden. So, okay, let's check out. I don't know if this house is a checkout or not, but we'll find out. And then we'll do the trucks and the tractors. Okay, apparently we can get in the house, but we gotta use the back door. That's what she said. So this is building number 30. And there's that little bridge. It makes you wonder, like, how many buildings are actually on the property. So let's check it out. Pretty neat. Let's head upstairs and through the... Whoa, this is crazy. This is a cool house. And it goes through, all around. Alright, excuse me, Haley. We'll check out the upstairs. Oh, wait for the people to come down. Yeah, this is a cool house. Alright, up the stairs in the middle. It's like an Eaton catalog house. And we got bedrooms here, a little bathroom, or water closet, I guess you'd call that.
I wonder if this is an old Eaton's house.
It is, I'm pretty sure it's an old Eaton's house. Saskatchewan virgin wool. Crazy. What, they got something over there for a spa? This would have been the parents' room. Crazy. Let's go downstairs and see the rest of it.
That one's been super.
Okay, then back downstairs in the kitchen. We got, oh, this is the dining room. This is cool. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Okay, I was just looking for an entrance to this one. We got this one here, and this is set up like a kind of like a colony. If you know, you know. This was the 100,000th home to have power installed. That is cool. How, you know, here's the thing. How did they find these? How did they know that this is the 100,000th house in Saskatchewan to have power? Whoa. It just opens right up. It reminds me of the garage house. Yeah, the garage at the farm used to be a house, and this has got the same kind of feel to it.
This is the baby's in mom's room.
Yeah.
I found the baby and mom.
You found the baby and the mom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby.
It's cool. The TV.
The mom.
Wow. So, oh, and this is all the stuff left in this house that was for it. And that's something I like about Sukanen, is everything is property correct. It's like they picked these houses up out of a farmyard, loaded them onto a trailer, and delivered them here. That's so cool. All the history. And beside the 100,000th powerhouse, we got this thing here, number 33. From, I want to go to Belden, Saskatchewan. A lot of stuff is here from it.
It's carousel.
Yeah, this is a carousel. But that's what I mean. A lot of things have been donated from Belden, I've noticed. But yeah, cool carousel. Look at that. What do you think of that, Annie?
Cool.
All right, then we've got this here. I don't know if it's open.
No, we were there.
This garage, this one, I wasn't in. The up keys. No, this one's closed. All right, let's head across to this here. And we'll go do that, then we'll come around and we'll check out, because I got that old car, a whole bunch. Jesus. I bit off more than I can chew today, folks. This is absolutely insane. But we'll check out this general store and garage inside of a granary. It's pretty darn cool. Oh, warmest building yet.
Warm in here.
That is cool.
Do you know who that is, Henry?
All right, let's head to the next one. Okay, here's number 32. And as you guys can tell, we're not allowed to, this is for the working cats of the farm. So this is their house, which is pretty cool. Every farm needs working cats. Right, Emmy?
Cats are so handy.
They are. Okay, now we've got a pontoon boat sitting here. What has this got on it? Dream boat. It was built in 1965. Shaunavon. Pretty cool. Pontoon boat. Probably one of the first pontoon boats. See what happens when you spin? Awesome. And here we got like a little gypsy cart. Pretty cool. Oh, and then we got the steam tractor. I love this thing every time I see it. I absolutely love that thing. It's so cool. Ah, I want one. So, it's from a movie. You guys see here? Pretty cool. I love it. That's awesome. Alright. Now we can't get in any of these buildings, so let's check out these trucks here. We got this guy here. And if you know, you know. Absolutely cool. And you can smell it. The truck still smells like an old truck. Parade Marshal. That is cool. So this is the Parade Marshal's truck. And then beside it, we got this gorgeous Merc. And then beside that, we've got this little Ford, which is absolutely gorgeous. Sunglasses. Little wood brakes, Foose wheels. Very nice truck. I don't know if the camera will pick up that paint, but very nice. Very nicely done. It's an old Ranger. That is sick. And then we've got another old Ford truck. Road Angels Moose Jaw. Flathead. The black with the red rims. So perfect. Trailing arms. Big red steering wheel. Look at that. That is cool. That's cool. Oh, and look what we got here. Almost looks like Grandpa's Fargo. Very nice. Huh, except for my grandfather's was blue, and this one is the green. And I think this is a 51. I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm looking at the grill. I'm looking at it's like a 51. My grandpa's is a 48, and the grill is a little bit different. So comment down below what year this is, but I'm thinking 51. Look at that dash, the chrome, the style, so cool, so cool. Does it have anything on the plate that lets me know what year it is? No. Gorgeous. And then we've got this old Monarch, another gorgeous old car. So, all right, and it looks like we got some more over here, so let's head that way. We got one there, and then we'll start doing these tractors and stuff, guys. Like I said, there's a lot here to take in. Getting a shot of the Monarch from behind because, fuck, that's a nice car. The lines, everything. I love those little fat fendered Fords. They're perfect. See, this Fargo here is a 48. Just exactly like my grandpa's. And see how the grill's different? And yeah, look at that. It even says on the plate, 1948. So this is what Grandpa's would look like. I'm going to take some pictures of it for Uncle Aaron. Fully restored. and in mint condition. Yeah, even the dash is different in this one compared to the 51. So this is a gorgeous truck. And this is that blue that I was talking about. I think it was, well, I could be wrong, but from what I've been seeing online, that's one of the main ways you can tell them apart as well. But look at that. 48 Fargo, exactly like my grandfather's, same color, fuck everything. The only difference is that his was the truck version, and I think this is more of like the, well, I think this is more of like the heavy dutier version of his, because we have the globe on the hood and this one's got the ram, weirdly enough. Oh, this is a Dodge. That's why. It's not a Fargo, it's a Dodge. God, same thing. Anyways, over here we got a Fargo, Cougar, or no, Thunderbird. This is one of the awesome T-Birds, the hideaways. Early 60s, 64 maybe. Very nice. Oh, and then we got a nice square. That could be, yeah. I'm not sure. Comment down below what year that is. It's a nice GMC. Now we got this guy here. It's old International hot rod. Absolutely gorgeous. And then you guys know inside there is we got a lot of trucks and stuff. But here, let's go check this building out here. All right, folks, and at Sukanen we have a museum within a museum within a museum within a museum. Here you guys go. You guys can read that. So, very, very cool. Western equipment, old stickers, that's neat. Alright, what got me my eyes was this big old case. This is awesome. Look at all of this. Take a look at that. Absolutely insane in here. This is crazy. Grain grinders, everything. Wow. Okay, there's a thresher attached to it. I wonder if they use this. Yeah, it looks like it's in working order. Cool. We got a Massey 55. Oh, what's this? A kit can convert your Model T to a tractor. Cool. That is weird. $255 for this back in the day. That is cool. Only a stationary bike. You pedal it and it ran a belt to do stuff. That's neat. So yeah, these are running because they got oil cans under them. So, oh, this is cool. This is neat. Old threshers, swathers. And over here, we got a little seating area. We got more shit. Sorry, stuff. This is overwhelming. The amount of stuff here is overwhelming. All the steam whistles. Jesus. Tractors. Radios. Jugs. Cheapers, man. We got the old things out there. Nice. And 1175 and an 860 in here. I'm kind of a collector of vintage tractors, toy tractors. It's a secret that nobody knows about. Except for you guys do now.
There was 14 of them.
So Jeepers. Wow. It's just everywhere. Massive puzzles. Sukanen stuff from over the years, I'm thinking. Just insane. Museums inside of museums inside of museums. 29, yeah, the 2594. Awesome tractor. Got that stock. Where all this, I think that's where all this stuff came from. I never really read the board. So this is cool. Little diagrams and stuff, blueprints. So that's the actually stuff in action. Okay, a little bit of history on the museum. Traps. Cool. Damn. Yeah, this is a nicer shape than the ones at Yorkton. Big time. Way nicer shape than the ones at Yorkton. And here you guys go, look at this. Inspections, the receipts, everything. That's crazy. Wow. The green, the black, the red. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, let's go check out some more tractors. Beside the other museum, we've got Hart's Garage here. And it says we're open, so take a look at this, folks. Like, take a look at this. Yeah. Right? Look at these cars. 1950 Austin. 38 Olds. Another Buick Roadmaster straight 8 with the portholes on the side. And then a deluxe straight 8, yeah. Like, absolutely insane. I wasn't sure if this was open. We got a Kaiser. A 52 Kaiser. That's sick. Parkside garage sign.
This one was abandoned.
This one? It's in Edsel.
The car was abandoned on the Alaskan highway.
Oh, crazy.
You read some of that stuff.
I read this stuff when I edit it. Otherwise, I'd be here all fucking day reading.
Okay.
That's just cool. It's the same thing I told the guy in the ship. I watched. My best thing I like about doing my videos is watching them after. That's nice though. 38 Willys coupe. A lot of these got turned into drag cars because of their style. Polara. Oh, excuse me. And then we've got 56 Chevy 150. This is a nice car. That traffic truck? This is crazy. Oh, you guys can. That is cool. We got a motor here. It's a slant 6, I believe, Dodge.
Moose Jaw and Buffalo Cow
There you go.
mix. And it would carry from 12 to
You
16
can read that.
passengers.
So, that is neat.
It's like a bus.
Wait, look at that exhaust though. That would restrict some things. So, but I'm interested in this bus. Just waiting for people to finish. That is cool. Before Greyhound, all that kind of stuff. This is what was on the roads. So, pretty cool, folks. Look at that. Now if you want to zoom in, you guys can read here. These things are cool. Pretty much the first buses. Awesome. And then over here, we got an ambassador. I know that because we've had these. We grew up in them. And then we got this old guy here, which, if you guys want to pause, excuse me 1 second. You guys can read that. There we go. Makes it easy. You guys can just pause and read. Pretty neat little car here. I'm just reading it now too. Along with the dirty 30s and period correct car. Chrysler Imperial, I believe. Packard. It's a Packard. Should have known by the headlights. Beautiful car. And beside it we have a Corvair. Mr. Fine's Corvair. Tells you all about it. 50,000 original miles on that car. Beautiful white with the red leather. Gorgeous. Got an Overland Bluebird, which is kind of, I'm guessing, like a bus. For overlanding. So it's kind of cool. I was watching a video on the first 4x4s that and they're pretty neat. 27 Star. Wow. And then a 29 Model A. We had a 28. So that's pretty cool to see. And then we got this thing. The Crosley. Oh, no way. This is the Crosley. I remember reading about these. Huh. That is cool. And then he's got some C10 doors up on the wall. Lots and lots of... This is a nice little shop, nice little garage. Something that I would like to build one day if I had the money. I would definitely do something exactly like this. 100%. Alright, on to the next. And then beside the big ass truck, or the building, we got this beautiful Ford. So, okay. I think next we got to check out this guy here. And then we'll start checking out some more tractors and see what's going on over at the threshing area. Alright folks, let's go check out this elevator. I play a game called Farm Sim, and one of the things that we were doing was restoring an elevator. And ooh, behind it though, look at that old auger. Damn, that is sweet. Old auger with an old co-op sign. Pretty cool. Okay, anyways, we'll check out this old elevator. So, I wonder if they have the sign that shows how it. Yeah, they do. They have the sign that shows how they worked. You guys can check that out. You come in, you dump it, and then these scoops just scoop it up, and then it dumps into another bin, and then goes down a slide into a holding tank. So, pretty cool. So, check out this old grain truck. They got the old sample boxes for checking. So, this is cool. Rollo. We had an old grain truck like this on the farm for many years. Old Chev. This is awesome. So yeah, if you guys are interested in how grain elevators work, here you go. Here's the horse version of the horse in a cart. And then here was the grain truck version before they had the tilt, before they had hydraulic dumping boxes. Actually, it was a cylinder that would come up and raise the front end. Kind of like how they do with potatoes and stuff nowadays at some terminals. And then, yeah, you dump it down the pit, it goes in, and it just mixes and goes up. It gets to the top, and it dumps down, and it fills into the bins that they usually have along the outside. If they have some, we'll check it out. I'll show you what I mean. But otherwise, this is an awesome old elevator. I love old elevators. Old, you guys know that old farm, old machinery. So this door is open. So you can take a look inside here. Old grain truck. Close it up. Makes it less inviting because we don't touch things, but it was open, so I did. So all the different demonstrations. So here's another bigger version of what I was just talking about. So, alright folks, let's head out and see the tractors. Yeah, the thing takes it to the very top there and then dumps it, and then it fills up the sides here. And then there's usually, we'll have to take a look around and see if I can find the other side of it. Okay, so what it does is it goes all the way up, and it fills up a hopper, and then when you come through with your grain truck, or at the time, there'd be train tracks through here. The grain carts would come, park underneath it, and load up, and then take it out. So that's pretty cool. Alright, let's head on now to another building. Because like I said, this place is so overwhelming, man. It's crazy. Well, we got more stuff going down there. More machinery down back over there. We got a beautiful auger here. So let's go check out what this building is here. Alright, let's check out building 39 here.
It was reopened to the public.
Oh, it's just basically like almost a souvenir building. Not really. Yeah, there's cowboy poetry or something going on in there. So what we'll do is we'll check out these tractors. First off, got this beautiful John Deere Model A with a, as you can see, the number 12A pull behind combine. Very cool. I know these combines were a little bit weirder because there isn't really much of a storage. So you have to basically come beside it at all times with a loading wagon. So now we got a John Deere A, which is exactly like my grandpa's B, except for the wide crop front end. Otherwise, this is exactly again. See, just take pictures, say, okay, Aaron. Oh yeah, look, there's an M. But it's like this, see that? And then the Fargo, we could have our farm stuff looking really good. So, but yeah, we got it's a 47A and it's a 50 combine. Very nice. We got the John Deere M. We got something cool over there we'll go check out in a bit. We'll check out the older machinery after. But look at this one here is air cooled. So very, very cool. Peat Farm. Give me 1 second, folks. Alright folks, kids are getting tired, I am too. It's been a long day, so I had to do a little bit of dad work. Anyways, we got an old Farmall A, which is cool. I like how with these ones it's weird because you sat off to the side and the motor over there for visibility. It's kind of, the Farmalls were a different breed, but they're cool tractors. I've got a bunch of them on Truck Sim, or Farm Sim. So we got a International. Very nice tractor. Another International. John Deere AR. I think we saw this maybe earlier. Got the Alice B. The John Deere R. I remember seeing these a lot as a kid, actually. So in the 730, which has got some documentation. If you guys are interested, you can pause it and read it. So, we got another John Deere 60. And this one here is a 40. It's a John Deere 40. So 60 horse, 40 horse. So then we got this big guy here. This is cool. You guys want to pause that? So first successful articulated 4-wheel drive tractor is right here. Before the Versatile, all that. This is the first 4-wheel drive tractor. According to the sign anyways. You know, signs are never wrong. But that's cool. Wow. Look at the size of the turbo on that thing. That's a, yeah. Damn. That's cool. Comment down below. Have you ever seen one of these? I'd love to hear it. And then we got a case. And a 55 Massey. And if you guys look over there, they're thrashing up a storm. So hopefully we can get back there soon. But this place closes and I don't want to be locked in. Massey 55. Another 630 John Deere, but this one's mint. Mint as can be. Got a 730. And then we got this awesome, what the heck is this, a Ford almost? Gordson Major. Huh. Crazy. We got a cock shut. Let her get kicked. So, ay. Oh, we got this guy here. We've seen these in Yorkton, these Rumleys. So this one was restored in 2001, and it's a 1920. Got a nice wagon. So we got this guy here, which is in the middle of a restoration. I can see. Look how big those tires are. Wow. Comment down below what that is. Case? Oliver. That's an Oliver. 100% that's an Oliver. You know how I know? The same grills on this thing. Pretty cool. Yeah, it is. It's the same tractor, pretty much. So then here, got a 26 Minneapolis with, like, look at the, like, there's the motor. Okay, see how it's sideways instead of lengthwise? Isn't that weird, folks? They put the motor in lengthwise or widthwise instead of lengthwise. That is, I'm wondering if they did that for torque, so they could get more torque, kind of like a front wheel drive, right? Kind of have it mid-engine, side mounted. This is actually pretty cool. I 100% guarantee you this would lift the front wheels off in like super low. That is insane. And here we got another cock shut. John Deere AR. We got this thing here. Oh! Sorry guys, I just gasped because something I see is I love. See, this one too is side mounted. Weird. Massey Harris with the motor sideways. See the oil pressure. And your seat's supposed to be here because you sit sideways like this. You sit, this swung out and you sat here. Get your gas pedal there, or your clutch. Crazy. Chain, look at the chain drive steering wheel down to a shaft. That is insane. And then it's got the holes so you can put spikes in. That is fucking cool. I can't get over the side mount. That's insane. But right beside it, we got a W12. And me, I love W6s. So 1934. That is cool. That's a cool little garden tractor. So, all right, let's check out the North 40 area and see what other things we can find. Okay, we got an Oliver 35 combine, self-propelled. Now these here, I grew up with these. The Super 90s, the Super 92s, the 80s, 82s, the cabless Masseys. We had a ton of these on the farm growing up. A ton of them. And I absolutely loved them. So, on this guy here, looks like it could, well, I was gonna say it looks like it burnt or something. But it's just how it was. I'm guessing how it is. Yeah, it's just crazy. So from a thresher to this, to that kind of thing. So then we got the case pull types. We got a cock shut. Yeah, there's more shit to go. So that's awesome. Is this Minneapolis? I believe. Mooline. So cool. We got a Caterpillar. Then we got another Rumley here. We got this cool McCormick Deering WAD 60. Absolutely amazing tractor. There you go. That's what it looked like, I'm guessing. And then they restored it to this. So very nice. I wouldn't mind doing that for one of my grandpa's tractors. So then we got, what the fuck is this thing here? This thing is absolutely crazy looking. It's tiny, but back here is where all the good stuff is. Old Swather, Alice Chalmers. So look at this. This is for corn. It's got a corn header on it, I'm believing. Got another self-propelled. So, and then these guys can see it goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. There's stuff. And there's like, who knows what's off limits and what's not, right? So this old Ford. Another Ford grain truck. Somebody was there. Somebody lost some butt hair or something. So, international? No, yeah, it is. So, we got header trailers for the different combines. I'm guessing maybe for this thing. That's for it. Or for this, for the gleaner. Look at that. It's open. I'm not going to climb up in it, but this is an old combine. Let's see. It's got a serial number, 8025. So, older than that, way older than that. Gleaner Baldwin. Wow. And then we've got some more old tractors. Another Alice. And we got more Alice's. This is like the Alice Chalmers area, I'm guessing. Look at the weight. This is a chunk of concrete and just bolted it to the wheel to keep the bet. That's what you did. More swather or combines. So, all right. That's so far up to here. So the Sukanen North 40, I'm guessing, is just overflow maybe. Let's see if they have anything cool back here. Oh shit. Yeah, they got more shit back here too, folks. They got way more shit back here. So, but we will find out if we can come back here. Otherwise, we're gonna come over here and check out some of this threshing stuff out. All right, folks, we're over here now where the threshing area and stuff is. You guys can see a little bit better of stuff down there. We got graders, road equipment, that kind of stuff. More combines doing stuff over there. So we got this old, what is this, like an REO, like a Rio? No, it's a Ford Co. Very nice truck. And then right beside that's the thresher. Belt's off right now. And they're cooling it down. As you guys can see. That's awesome. So then over there they're threshing. So over here by Ma and Emmy we got an old fire truck, power wagon, and we got these guys here. John Deere MC. This is cool. That Caltrac's awesome. The old Caterpillar. I liked when they used to do the logo like that. That was when it was cool. International Bug Eye. See, then they made those kind of cat logos, right? They went from having fun to corporate, right? But they're still really cool. Really cool old iron. So, all right, let's we can go check out maybe some thresh areas or something. We can walk over and check it out. We have already though lots of crowd, but I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna keep going and check out some of these other buildings that we haven't yet. Okay, I don't really know if I check out this Sterling here. This is an absolute gorgeous truck. Wow. You don't see too many of these anymore. And with the old sight glass for the thermometer on the rad, that is choice. Before they had a gauge, that's what they did, and you could tell how hot you were getting by looking through your window. But this thing, basic as basic needs to be for hauling grain or hauling whatever needs to be hauled on the farm. Beautiful. Then we got a Mack truck, a fire truck here. I was gonna check this out earlier, but I never got around to it. Very cool. And we got an old 50s Ford or Chev fire truck, 1700. That is neat. Sorry guys. Yeah, this is gonna be a long video. I apologize, but it's Sukanen 2025. Alright folks, I figured I'd just pop by to see what they were doing over here, and they're baling. It's a baling demonstration. I don't know if you guys can see over there. So, cool. Well, let's go check out the blacksmith shop. It's been a long day. Looks like they're getting tractor pulls happening, folks. That's pretty damn cool. Hell yeah. But I wanted to come check out this big ass case. That's what I wanted to check out. This thing is massive. I saw it from across the yard, the way there. Look at this thing. This thing is huge. What is it, 120 something? So yeah, they got the trailer. They're gonna start having tractor pulls. So if we're around, we'll film them. If not, well, I'll be hitting the road because it's 2 hours here and 2 hours home. This is a cool tractor. Wow. All right, let's see what else we can find. Gee, this place doesn't end, folks. And now, just across from where we were, now we come around the corner here, and we got this here. Police car. Like if you guys could see the look on my face, I am just absolutely enamored with how much shit is here, folks. Cutters. Oh, hey, there's the schooner they were talking about. We saw this. They were talking about this in the Diefenbaker house, and here it is, right here. This was in the Diefenbaker house. They talked about it, and here it is. That's an old school bus. So we got sleighs. Got skidoos. Like, God, look at all these outboards. From Eaton's, they got old Vikings, Evinrudes, Johnsons. They're like, wow. Look at this old boat. This was the first registered boat in Saskatchewan. And better place for it is at Sukanen Ship Museum. Crazy. My question too is, how does this shop stay up when it gets windy? Because without being ripped, because that's what I'd like to learn. Look at here, home built snowplane, a bow ski, Yamaha bike. Crazy. Whisper jet. Wow. Moto ski. Huh, so that's cool. They stored cars in the 20s. Let me zoom in if you guys can read that. So, it's pretty cool. It's a Star City car. Ah, we saw one of these at the Western Development Museum. Yeah, moose track there. For hunting moose. Built on a 51 Pontiac with Dodge differential turned upside down. Backwards. Weird. That's cool though. Old Ski-Doo. OMCs. 69. Oh, no way. Model A Ford Ski-Doo. With the original top and everything. Holy fuck. Wow. That's crazy. The Ski-Doo. Fur press. Bread wagon. Wow. Alright. Let's see what else we got that's gonna blow my mind. This old car here was parked in front of that one car museum, the Hart Car Museum, earlier, and I wanted to take a look at it, but it was moved. This thing is insane. But I'm guessing there's gonna be even more cars in here. The Founders Garage, building number 50.
There's more in there.
I can't wait. Wow. Alright, ready to blow my mind again.
Have you been out to the other car building up by the elevator?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was a car building until I went inside. I was like, holy jeez.
This was cars, the next door is mostly trucks.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
Okay, this is, again folks, this is like going to be a 2-3 hour video and I apologize, but holy shit. If you ever get a chance to come here, do it. Wow. Studebakers. Oh. This old guy's coming in. Perfect timing. And look at that, they all run and they all move under their own power. And now, oh, this is the Dodge that I thought was a Fargo. We have the exact same 48 Fargo. Identical, same color, everything out at our farm. Not as pretty though. But it gives me something to look up to or forward to. Wow. There it is rolling in. Man, I'd love a job here. There's so much stuff I do with museums. This is the pinnacle. Out of all the museums I've done over the years, this is probably my favorite place I've ever been yet. And it's in Saskatchewan of all places.
We've got about 80 or 90 cars and trucks in buildings here.
Oh yeah.
Twice that many tractors and pieces of machinery.
Oh yeah. Like I go to the Western Development Museums often, like Yorkton, Moose Jaw. I thought those were big. No, this is insane. This should be a Western Development Museum, like a heritage spot.
And it's all non-profit.
Yeah.
We have no funding from anybody. It's all volunteers. It's
That's awesome.
It's amazing.
Wow. Another Studebaker. Just all Studs. Just boom, boom, boom. Like even the Studebaker truck. You know how rare these are? Like, insane. Commander over there. There's a Champion here. I don't see a Lark yet, but fingers crossed. Old Massey. Another Kaiser.
it's the Traveler. It's open, like the back opens up, like you can see back there.
Oh yeah, so it's like
Back opens up.
an
It's
SUV.
kind of an almost station wagon.
Yeah, like almost like the first SUV kinda. That is cool. Back all opens like my Tahoe. Oh yeah, even crazier. What do we got here? We got a Dodge.
Yeah, they look great.
A lot of people.
Wow.
The guy was here. Who gave it to him?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
36
he's like,
Dodge.
It's in the corner of the building. He was going to work.
That's a 36 Dodge. This is the Fargo. Wow. Grandma David Flares. Edsels. Holy shit. This should be with that 58 Edsel Roundups over there. The old Chevy truck. 26. An MG. A Crosley pickup. That is neat. Because it's like the other Crosley we saw on the other side there. Bill's Auto Wrecking. Well, what's in there? So, then we saw this thing is absolutely gorgeous. This old Pontiac. I believe this is a Pontiac because of the Pontiac on the hood. But I could be wrong. We got a 27 Franklin. Holy jeez. Another Chrysler. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a Pontiac. So, we got a Ford here, a Humpmobile. One of the old gas station. Press to watch the display. Dodge Touring. Wow. Another old Ford Model A Business Coupe. And then we got a Touring with the brass rad. That's rare and expensive. The gas headlights. There's no electricity. Those are lanterns, like kerosene headlights. Like absolutely cool. The 13. Wow. Got another Touring, but this one's got the setup on the back for the camper, which was a really cool option in 1915. So, Ford Motor Company, and then all the people who make this happen. Like all of you people, thank you so much for making this happen. This is insane. Wow, look at the little frame table. That is cool. Yeah. Over here. Just. If you guys are. Oh, we got a car rolling in, folks. And you know me, I'll never turn down a roller. Oh, especially something like this. That is cool. Alright, folks. On to the next building and see what they got. We'll go across the street here to Nelson Motors and then, well, yeah. Alright, let's check out Nelson Motors. Okay, tractors. Oh, geez. This is all John Deere tractors. So maybe we'll see a B. That'd be cool. Yeah, this is a super, super long video. But it is what it is. A John Deere A with a wide crop front end and a bucket loader on the front. That's pretty close to the B. Really, really close to the B, actually. You got a BR. You got an MT, which is also close. You got an H, an M, and an MT. And then we got a Thresher. This is cool. Like, wow. When I become an old man, or older man, Haley, I'm going to, the kids already think I'm an old man. Look at all the D's. I'm going to damn well like volunteer at stuff like this. I've got the education, I've got the knowledge, I might as well use it, right? So, look at John Deere bikes. And the cool thing is that Mom has a John Deere bike just like that one. Exactly like this one. So, goes to show her that that shouldn't be outside, it should be put away. So, and then over here, we got the models. Like, look at that. Oh, the 95R. Damn, that's cool. I wonder if they're RC. Anyways, let's check out this next building. It's got a lot of trucks. Sorry, more farm toys. You know me and my farm toys, folks. Damn it. Oh, I love John Deere. Alright, folks. We're going to Arthur Hazel's Vintage Truck Alley here. And again, just amazing. Look at the Diamond T tow truck. Absolutely insane. Got the old milk trucks. No way. These Divco trucks are super rare. That is so rare. And it's all got the old milk stuff in the back still. Palm Dairies from Detroit. Wow, that's cool. Got the Esso truck. And got the old Mercs. This is another Seagrave that they're working on. And that's the cool thing too, is that these things all run, all drive for the most part. And they're all maintained. 28 Rugby. Like just an old International with a wooden cab. 27, like here's a Samsung. Like an old Republic. Like wow. Absolutely wow. And look again. Here's another one. Another 48 Dodge. Or 49 Dodge. And here's the Fargo. Here's the Fargo. Yeah, same. It's exactly the same. 48 Fargo.
Same color?
Yep. 40. Look at the doors. So it's 1948 Fargo. Same hubcaps. Same wheels. Yep. Same truck. It's exactly the same truck as Grandpa's. Wow. We got a Ford. And it's International. Wow. All right. On to this guy here. All right, I guess this is International Sukanen ship, International Harvester headquarters. So, wow. Next time I come here, I got to make sure I come here at like 8 in the morning because I've been here all afternoon and it's insane. Oh, what? Yeah. First crew cab, International crew cab. That's just insane. Oh, another big another tractor. Wow, it's like, folks, all you got to come here. All you people watching this. If you're like me, and you are, if you're watching this is just like the one in Yorkton. If you're like me, and you're watching this video, you'd want to come here. You'd spend your entire day here. You would just go insane here. And we haven't even done half of it yet. Well, not half of it, but like... Like the, through here we haven't done. Like there's buildings and stuff that we haven't done, like even scratched the surface of yet, which is insane. So, old combine. That is awesome. That's some little McCormick guys. He's always. Oh, They always freak me out sitting on the side. Jeez, there's more international. All international. Cub Cadet, we have one of these at the farm. We had. I turned it into a go-kart when I was a kid. Wow. Wowza, wowza, wowza. An international truck.
It's a 1951, eh?
Yeah, 51?
I believe so.
Nice. Straight six. Yep. That's beautiful. B150 right beside it. Is it same in line 6? Wow. Alright, folks. Just gonna keep rolling through. It's insane. Way insane. So, Cub Cadets. We had one just like that. Alright. Let's head out and check out what's across the way at the next international building. Alright, we got this building, and that building left over here. And then we can start making our way out of here. But here's another international building, more tractors. Got a whoa, this is a drop. A W40, which is kind of like the W6. Nice tractors. Just wow. Wowza, guys. There we go. Here's the W's. They're on the side, but McCormick Deerings. Look at that big fucker. Another Farm All. Big McCormick Deer. This is all McCormick, I'm guessing. So, because here we got the W6s and stuff. WD9s, H, M, WD9, W6TA. Close to our W6. I don't know if ours is a torque amplifier or not. If it's a TA or if it's just a regular one. W30. Just insane amount of tractors and stuff they got here. Wow. And then in the corner, tucked and hidden, we got the old International Dozer. TD6. So, alright, let's head around now to the next one. Nice Oliver. And then we'll keep making our ways around. It's just never ending. Okay, we got some more international trucks here. So very nice. International grain truck. And then we'll come into another building. Some more tractors. Oh geez, they're stacked deep in here. And again, this is all volunteer. They're all donations. So it's insane. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna find a way to get through the sheaves, the stack. So got a long drive home. I don't want to be itching from the hay. So they do have a mild allergy to it. Being a farmer, you'd think it was weird, but no. The guy's got some hay allergies. So maybe we can get around to those tractors. Got this guy hidden. So Oliver 99. International Wheatland Special, another Oliver 70. So and then we got this guy here. Picture taken from Farm Mechanics Magazine, 1922. The Miniature Collector. That is neat. That's been like that since 1922. Fucking crazy. We got a pony. More cases. Massey Harris. All of the collection of porcelains and stuff, and old drawers and stuff from ovens, like oven doors. Insane. Another Rumley from 29. Cases. Wow. Steel wheeled case and the John Deere. A Thyman? Thyman tractors from Alberta. Closed due to steel shortages because of the war. Crazy. We got a field marshal. Yo! These are the ones that you start with a shotgun shell. Yeah. The 1-cylinder engines, they start with a shotgun shell. These are cool as hell. They should have had this out doing demonstrations with it. No way. Huh, that is cool. Coolest tractor here. Got another M&M. Minneapolis. So, another case. A green Al Chalmers, which is rare, to say the least. Green John Deere is common. And an orange Al Chalmers. Alright. Got the covers from the steam engines. Alright, we got one more video, one more place to go. Oh, here we go. It shows us the engine sideways. Huh. Interesting. Alright guys, check out this one last building. Okay, building number 53. Let's see what it entails. Old case. Also the rear engine, isn't it? Yeah, that's one of the rear motor guys. That's cool. Another old case. Is this the one from Regina? I think it could be. So, again, darn drops. So, yeah.
End up on your nose.
Well, it happened to me in the other building. I was walking backwards so I could get a better shot and almost ended up on my arse. Yeah. So, yeah, things you do to make other people happy, I guess, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, this is nice. The old case tractor. Oh, over-engineered, but at the same time, are they really? They did the job. Okay, I want to get back to that 930. Oh, you can't get through here. Well, yeah, I can't really get through here. As much as there's lots to see. So, we got this Al Chalmers here. Okay. Well, the sea of orange. It's hard to get around. Oh, I see. I see. Ha 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 ha. Let's go through here. Okay. Super tight. But like 1934. This one here is another 33, 34. Just differences between the two is rubber tires and steel wheels. It's pretty much the only difference. Yeah, it is. It's the only difference. Steel and rubber. Neat. I'm glad I found the way in. Case-o-matic. Almost looks like a 930. Could be a 630 too, as well. Alright, now we can go around here. Follow the rope. That's what I'm doing, it's following the rope. Can't get in trouble if you're following the rope, I guess. Right on. We got here 1940S, but what is this? Is this a 930? It's an 800. Okay. It's an 800. That's a nice tractor. All the cases. What is this? DC3 44. Wow. Wow, wow. I wonder if some of these came from Regina. Nice Look at this. Model L from 29. Look at 38. See, this shit right here, don't do this stuff. Why would you write your name in before you know it, they're gonna shut all this down. People won't be able to come because of idiots like that. So that's a piss off. But that's why they need to have, they got the cameras up. So is it 21? Cool. So I guess you can come straight through here. Awesome. Cool, cool. All right, folks. Let's see what's left. All right, folks. You know me. I'll never pass off a chance to hear some of these old machineries run and see some of them drive. So, and what better than to have, you know, an old timer driving them? So, awesome. And that is one thing that I will say that I absolutely love about Sukanen, is that everything here is running, it's driving, they're using it, they're putting it to work. Like, it's absolutely amazing, folks. We've got, I think, one more little building left to check out or two, and then that's all it is for today. It's been a long one, but this place is amazing. All right, folks, we got to check out the blacksmith shop, and then that building there, and then I think that's all for Sukanen. They're doing some tractor pulls over here, so depending on how quickly it takes me to get done these two buildings here, we'll take in some of the tractor pulls. So stay tuned. Okay, folks, me and my fucking ADD coming around to check out this damn building. I see a convertible truck back here. Look at this. 1928 Ford truck. It's sitting here at the top off. It's convertible. That is cool as hell. And it drove here. We got more stuff there. It's crazy. Alright, let's go check out the blacksmith shop. Also, the bathrooms there are also a historic building on the site. We'll check that out at the very end. But yeah, what a crazy fucking day. Okay, folks, this is the blacksmith shop. We'll take a peek inside.
Oh, yeah. Was there concrete under there?
Concrete and brick. See those bricks sitting on top?
Yep.
It smells like
Those bricks are
a
in
metal
the bed
shop.
as well to take up space.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
And then there's a layer of
Concrete underneath there.
no, not quite. It's
It's like silica sand or?
refractory cement.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There's the
Red
forge
cement.
right there.
Yeah, because normal.
They were doing displays earlier,
Up on here, right?
but I was busy walking around trying to take this whole place in. Absolutely amazing.
So
Awesome.
I had
One more and then we're good. Alright, beside the forge, they're also doing rope making demonstrations, which is pretty cool. So then we got this last building here to check out. And then that's it for, oh, there we go. Okay. Another house. Yeah, this is what I was saying. In that one one shop, they got a whole bunch of these all over the walls, just lined over. So it's pretty cool. Excuse me 1 second, folks. So we'll check out this little room here. Oh, and they had the little. Here's the bedroom. That's cool. See, these kind of houses, I could live in one of these very easily if I didn't have kids. Very easily, I could have a kitchen, a living room, and a bedroom, and a bathroom. It's all I'd fucking need. So we got a piano wagon. That's pretty cool. All right, folks, let's go check out some pulls, and then we will call her a day. All right, folks, we're gonna get some tractor pulls happening. I wish this guy would back the fuck up about 10 feet though, but hey, it's all good.
As he moves around, the weight will come up the slant and make it harder to pull. see how far he can get.
Hopefully you guys are getting a good view. So, got the tractor pulling. Yeah, it's a young guy. And he's digging.
Alright, looks like he's finished. But officially,
Right on.
we don't record any measurements or weights. This is strictly for fun, so it's for your entertainment and enjoyment. So we don't, there's no first place or last place. It's strictly for your entertainment.
Yeah, if you guys hear that, this is just for funsies. So, alright, we'll see the next tractor that rolls up. Alright folks, we got our next tractor ready to pull. It's an International. I will pick up as soon as he starts coming past the front of this tractor. Alright folks, he's pulling. You can't really see him.
Okay, there he goes. He's starting to pull. We'll see how far he gets.
He's coming. And we're gonna have people sitting right in front of us. I told them to fucking move. Like, I've had enough of people for today, folks. There, look at that old machine. Look at her pull. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, get that thing idled up. Look at her go. Just pull the whole weight. She's gonna pull it all. There's the sled. Oh hey, that was a good one, folks.
That'll do it for the International. Good job.
Like when he high idled there, I thought he was gonna get her. So that's the one to beat so far, even though they're not doing this for points. We'll be back with the next tractor. Alright folks, we're gonna get a couple more tractor pulls here, then we're gonna call it a day. The kids are, you know, being kids, and yeah, I got 15% battery life left, so yeah, we'll be heading her here soon. That's probably after this last pull here, and then I can
Alright, here's the start
do the
of
outro.
Farm. We'll see how far he can pull.
Farm all pull, and then we'll end her there. There, look at the old guy go. Hell yeah. Yeah. Awesome.
Not bad at all. Pretty good job.
Alright folks, we're going to end it there. It's been a really, really long video. It's been a long day. Phone is literally about to die. So yeah, I wanted to get this in before the phone died, but huge thank you to all the volunteers, all the organizers that put on today. It's absolutely cool. I would 100% suggest anybody come check out Sukanen when it's open during the summer. Come to the Threshing Bee in the fall here in September. It's been a hell of a time, folks. So hope you enjoyed today's video as much as I enjoyed making it. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Love you. And God bless.